Hey guys, my name is Bailey. Obviously I play bassoon, just like y'all. And today we are going to be learning some practice techniques to get something that is fast and technical, super duper easy. So first off, I'm playing this piece. It is number 23 in the Weisenborn Bassoon Studies, Volume 1 for Beginners. It's an old book of mine. I liked this one a lot. It was fun. And so this section sounds like and it's scale studies basically, and it actually is supposed to go even faster than that, but I haven't even looked at this in a long time. So to refamiliarize it with myself and to make it go faster and cleaner and better, I'm just going to be focusing on those 4 lines for the purpose of this video, and I'm going to go through my practice style, like plan list sort of thing, of how I make something that's technical way easier and how I can speed things up. So first off, play it slow. It's okay if you're playing something that is really, really hard to take it at like half the tempo or even like a quarter of the tempo. Something's supposed to go at 100, play it at 25. If that's the only way you can get the notes and rhythms, that is okay. That's a great place to start because it gets the notes in your fingers and it gets the rhythms in your tongue. So we will start this. If we're gonna, our end goal is to play it. We're gonna start. Excuse me, I do not have perfect pitch. I cannot sing that well, but I can try. Anyways, so we're gonna start it really slow. 1 and 2 and ready and go. So now that we've done that, we would do it, if I weren't recording this for you guys to listen to, I would do it 2 more times at that tempo. Even if it feels like super easy and super slow, like the purpose is to get the notes in your fingers. So it's really important to go through it. So then what I like to do is something called swing. So instead of playing it in straight 8th notes, which is what this is, we would play it in a swing style. So it would go da 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 da, or whatever the notes are. But instead of playing it da 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 da, we put dotted 8th 16th. All right, so first we'll do a regular swing, which is a dotted 8th 16th. And it sounds like this at that same slow tempo. 1 and 2 and ready and I did not do that very good. I did not tongue any of my notes and follow the rhythm. And I missed one of the notes in the key signature. One of the most important things in this process is that you do it so you play it perfectly slow, so eventually you can speed it up. So that rep does not count. I did not do that right. I did not articulate my notes for the staccatos, and I missed the F sharp in the key signature. So we're going to start back over with a normal swing, and I'm going to try it again. 1 and 2 and ready and I did it wrong again. My articulations were not right. And I played an E flat instead of an E natural, which is not in the key signature, and it is not an accidental. So if I were practicing this to get it perfect, I would do it again, and that rep would not count, and I would still have to do my 3 perfectly at that at that tempo. But for the sake of time and your boredom, I will keep going. So the next thing that I do is called a reverse swing. Instead of a dotted 8th 16th, it's reversed. So you play the 16th note first and then the dotted 8th. So instead of da da da, it is Da 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 da. It's like that. It's reversed. It's the opposite of what we just did. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to play it correctly. 1 and 2 and ready and. And there we go. And I would do this 2 more times, and I would try not to squeak. So a squeak is okay. It's okay if you frack a note every now and then. It's natural. You play an instrument that has a thing like doing this weird thing. That is not like a normal thing for an instrument. Like, bassoons are weird. Double reeds are weird. So it's okay to frack a note every now and then. I frack notes in concerts. Like, obviously your goal shouldn't be to frack every note, but it's okay if it happens. And in your practice, it's okay if it happens while you're learning these notes. The purpose of these exercises is to get the notes and the articulations under your fingers. A frack every now and then is okay. Now, if you're fracking on every single note every single time, that's a problem. But that is a different problem than just fracking it once, you know. Mistakes happen. So, the next thing that we do is we take it all back to normal. Sorry, I'm screwing in a screw. We take it all back in to a normal 8th note pattern. And this time we do slur 2, tongue 2. So no matter what the articulation is in this piece, you're going to slur the first 2 notes and then tongue the next 2 notes and then slur the next 2 notes and tongue the next 2 notes. So that sounds like this. I messed up a little bit at the beginning. So that rep for me would not count. But also, the other thing with the slur 2, tongue 2 is I did play it the way that the music is written. So that is kind of my fault for actually reading the music the right way. So I think I would let that one slide. So I would do that 2 more times with the slur 2, tongue 2. And then you take this and you bump it up a couple clicks. So we'll pretend that tempo was like 60. Then I would bump it up to 68. I like to do 2 at a time, like 2 with the little pluses. I guess it's technically 8 clicks, but I would go 60, 68, math, 76, 82, and I like to do it that way, especially with something like this that's more of a scale study, and it's less with the skips and the jumps and something harder. If I were trying to play something like 16th notes that's at like 120, like something ridiculously hard that has like a ton of jumps and slurs and stuff, I would stick to like 4 clicks in between, and I would go from 60, 64, 68, 72, and it takes a long time, but it is totally worth it, because then at the end, after all of that practice, that entire run through thing, going through all the steps in the practice, then it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and ready. Voila! So, this is an easy piece for me, and I have played this before. So, it was a good teaching tool. And obviously I didn't go through all the steps right now, but I have in the past. And that's why I'm able to bust this out and just go. It's muscle memory for me. So that is my practice routine, and that's what I do to get some really hard pieces under my skin.